We are in the Hebrew month of Tishri. During this month, Abraham bound Isaac, his only son, to offer him up as a burnt sacrifice, as God had commanded him to do. We see this in Genesis chapter 22. Now, after these things, God tested the faith and commitment of Abraham and said to him, Abraham, and he said, Here I am. God said, Take now your son, your only son of promise, whom you love, Isaac, and go to the region of Moriah and offer him there as a burnt offering on one of the mountains of which I shall tell you. Okay, God is testing his faith and his commitment. Abraham's response is he got up early in the morning. He saddled his donkey. He took two of his young men with him. He took his son Isaac. He split the wood for the burnt offering. He did everything he had to do to prepare for everything that God was telling him to do. Abraham was determined to carry out what God had commanded him to do because of his faith in God's promise. The entire covenant that God had made with Abraham, it depended on Isaac. And yet he was willing to sacrifice him. Why? Because Numbers 23. God is not a man that he should lie, nor a son of a man that he should repent. Has he said it? Will he not do it? Has he spoken it? Will he not make it good and fulfill it? Because the whole covenant, because the entire promise rested on Isaac, Abraham believed God. He believed that even if he had to sacrifice him, that God would either raise him from the dead, that God would provide a substitute sacrifice. He just knew that if he was obedient, that regardless of the fact, God is going to keep his word. So when God is giving you difficult instructions, when he wants you to give up something that you love, when he wants you to give up the only thing of promise, when God is giving you something where the math ain't mathing, it's illogical. Be determined in the same way that Abraham was to carry that thing out. Have faith in God's promise because God is testing your faith and your commitment. And look how God responded to Abraham in verse 16 through 18. By myself, on the basis of who I am, I have sworn an oath, declares the Lord, that since you have done this thing and have not withheld from me your son, your only son of promise, indeed I will greatly bless you and I will greatly multiply your descendants like the stars of the heavens and like the sand of the seashore. And your seed shall possess the gate of their enemies as conquerors. Through your seed, all the nations of the earth shall be blessed because you have heard and obeyed my voice. We have to hear and obey God's voice. And God is trying to see, what is it that you love more than him? What is it that matters more than him? Do you trust him? Do you trust his word? If he's already given you a word, if he's already given you a promise, he wants to know, can you trust him? Have faith in God's promise on today. Hear his voice and obey him.